Israel played a key role in triggering this war, but then was completely absent in the process that put it on pause. How is that absence being covered in the Israeli press?
As an abject humiliation. When Trump and Netanyahu launched their attacks on Iran back in February, Netanyahu promised Israelis that it was going to transform the region, it was going to bring peace, and it was going to fundamentally change Iran. This agreement is now being viewed as a symbol of Iran's endurance, America's abandonment, and a complete and unmitigated failure on Netanyahu's part. The anger on Israeli airwaves has just been unrelenting.
ושאל אותי, נו, מה שלום דונלד חוסיין טראמפ?
התאוששנו מההסכם המטורלל שמציב סכנה אמיתית על קיומה של המדינה היהודית.
לפי אותו היגיון צריך לתת לאיראנים פצצת אטום.
Israeli newspapers have not held back either. A headline in Ma'ariv read, "We told Netanyahu it was dangerous to put all of his trust in Trump." Israel Hayom, one of Netanyahu's most loyal media allies, declared that the country had been abandoned and left to fend for itself, while the, quote, awful deal gave $300 billion to the Ayatollahs.
And that money, the $300 billion for the reconstruction of Iran, has been subject to a lot of speculation, how that's going to work, plus a lot of debate right across the political spectrum.
Absolutely. And some of that debate is not even driven by partisanship, but actually stems from the wording of the memo. The memorandum says the US will, quote, work with regional partners to develop a definitive, mutually agreed plan providing at least $300 billion for Iran's reconstruction. The language is broad, and it leaves open the possibility of some form of American contribution as part of a final settlement, something that the White House has spent the past few days insisting is absolutely not on the table.
It's not a single penny of American money would flow to Iran. I want to be clear about that.
Okay, that's Washington and Tel Aviv. Give us an idea of the kind of messaging that's coming out of Tehran these days.
So anyone expecting a victory lap from Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei would have been disappointed. In a statement that he issued, he underscored the distrust that remains in Tehran. Khamenei says he was skeptical of the agreement and only accepted it after being persuaded by President Masoud Pezeshkian that Iran's interests would be protected and that any excessive American demands would be resisted. This next negotiation period is going to be intense, prone to disruption, and vulnerable to sabotage from the Israelis, who, as they were taking in what J.D. Vance was saying about the US-Israeli relationship, were already going at it in South Lebanon, trading attacks with Hezbollah.